Wow, Tower Defense Simulator releases another update, and this time I have absolutely no critiques on it. They reworked the Rocketeer tower to be quite the beast when it comes to handling crowds of enemies. They also added some New Year skins, which none of them don't look even that bad. I guess I'll review everything, so sit back, relax, go ahead and subscribe, because this video is going to be long. Okay, so I mentioned Rocketeer, and I feel quite good about it. This tower is a much more satisfying version than what we had before the rework. You have the upgraded visuals, which just look so goddamn fucking cool. And to make it even better, this tower is quite cost-effective in early game. You can use it on Pizza Party when someone else is defending the early game. And if you don't have hidden detection, this is a great way to get that sort of detection on Wave 8 on Pizza Party. The tower itself isn't going to ruin your bank account in terms of coins or in-game cash. It costs 2,500 coins still, but I am assuming that the developers are gonna change it to somewhere around 6,000 to 7,000 coins, and in-game, it costs around $30,000 to max out, and you can place 8 of them. Now you know how much chaos this tower can unfold just by itself. So, should you buy Rocketeer if you avoided it for nearly 5 years? Yes, you should. It's quite the tower when it comes to crowd control, and one of the best options in the game currently. In terms of boss killing, though, don't rely on it. It isn't the best at killing high health bosses, and it should just be used for crowds. There is also Pizza Party. Something that the developers briefly mentioned in the update log was Pizza Party's new economy system buff. Everything has shared cash now, and also has higher cash drop rate, I guess? I don't know how to call it. But you get much more cash for enemies that you won't be getting like $50, but you'll be getting like $100 to even $400 per enemy. This made a Pizza Party on co-op quite easy, where one of the main reasons that people complained about Pizza Party being way too hard was the economy. And what makes this mode even easier is the fact that enemies such as sock puppets do not have stun immunity or freeze immunity, which was one of the main reasons why many players struggled on Pizza Party to begin with. Executioner Plush also has a huge nerf. On Wave 35, it only has 100,000 health on Quad. I don't know how it is on Solo. I only know that, like, on Duo it has like 80,000 health, and on Trio it has 90,000 health. Walks the Fox is also a bit slower, so that's a huge plus. Even though it doesn't change that much of the last wave, the mode itself isn't that much more difficult. I'd say it's even easier than Fallen. And that's a huge thing to say, and really bold. I would say it's probably the best mode to grind right now in matchmaking when it comes to coins. Fallen still has the best currency drop rate as of current. The developers added 3 new skins. They are for Rocketeer, Hallow Boomer, and Harvester. I'll showcase them right now on screen, so like, yeah. These skins are quite cool for the cost of 15,000 coins. There is also a name tag, but it's so redundant mentioning it for the 5,000 coins that you need to pay for it, that I just won't bother talking about it extensively. I really like what they did with Rocketeer and Hallow Boomer. Their explosion visual effects are really satisfying for some reason. Like, the color palette is really cool, and I just really adore it. Don't think there's much to say here. I'll finish off my quick rant over here. I'm very much sorry that I didn't talk all that extensively about this update, but I think it's quite good for what it is. This has to be one of my favorite updates so far. Even if there are bugs that clearly should not be in the game, but it's whatever. This happens on a weekly basis, so I just gave up trying to critique the developers over it. So, if I have nothing else to say, hope you really enjoyed this video. Go ahead and like and subscribe. You can also comment what you think about this update. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? What should the developers change if it's, like, really bad in your opinion? And I'll probably see you next week with another video on me talking about the Badlands rework. This was your host, Virus Detected, now clocking off.